Hey guys, welcome back to Glow Godly Podcast. I am John D. Bryan, and today with me you have brother Al J. Brown. So today we'll be speaking on a very interesting topic. Stay tuned for this awesome video. So today's topic will be focusing on consistency, your key to success. So brother Algie, what do you think about this topic?
I think this topic is well needed for everyone. Consistency is important towards just forming goals and living and leading a healthy life. And so I think this topic is a good one to be kind of like a reminder to all of us on why it's important to be consistent.
Right. So let us start with a quote by Tony Robbins. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. I remember struggling to write my books, but once I committed to consistency, even on the toughest of days, I saw remarkable changes. Even, sometimes it's hard to continue on something that you have planned, something that you want to do. And so sometimes we will feel discouraged and we may want to stop, but I pull through. So the first segment, why consistency matters. Do you want to share on that? Why consistency matters?
Well, why consistency matters is because when you're consistent in something, it will produce fruit at the end of it.
Right.
So if you're consistently not doing something, then the fruit of that will be that you won't be achieving anything.
Right.
Whereas if you're consistently doing something, then no matter how small, there will be improvement. Just as I said, you push through the book, and you're able to now have that on Amazon, by the way. A few of them,
yes. So consistency is always, it has to do with something that you continue. You don't stop.
Right.
You don't pause, but you push out your entire effort on that thing. So you at the end you will be successful. So here, consistency is crucial because it leads to gradual progress and eventually success. It's like planting of seeds and watering them regularly over time. You will have a flourishing garden. So it's like planting a seed, never giving up on that plant, because at the end, maybe in your mind, you may have that picture of how that plant will look. So you will continuously water that plant, that seed, giving it the necessary, nourishment and so forth, in order for it to flourish, and when it flourishes, you will get fruits, you will benefit from that. So that would be the success part of it now. So so the compound effect explains how small consistent actions can result in significant outcomes. Consider a musician who practices daily. Each session builds on the last, leading a mastery over time. So think of an athlete and entrepreneurs who did not stop when it comes on to consistency. So there are some successful people who I'm not sure you know them, like
Michael Jordan.
Well, yes.
Because he never used to, wasn't that good at the shots in the beginning. He used to miss a lot. So I think he said he did like 10,000 shots or something like that till he, can consistently do it. A lot of basketball players the pros, they, no matter how good they are, they still are practicing a lot.
Right.
And when you see them practicing, it
Self-improvement.
just look easy. It just make it look easy because of that amount of work.
Yeah. So consistency has to do with progress. You know, you never stop. You just keep going because in life whenever we believe that we are good at something, and sometimes we fail at that thing, and sometimes we want to stop. But sometimes it's when we at that moment when we stop, that mindset we have where we can do more than this. We can add to what we already have. And as you said, with Michael Jordan, he did not stop. He continued to go on. And I look at him today. Yes. So LeBron James. LeBron James, right? His relentless practice and dedication to improving his skills have made him one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Even in the off-season, LeBron maintains a rigorous training regimen. So he continues to train. So, even though you believe you are there, you should continue. Yeah, that's it. And here you have Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, consistently focused on customer satisfaction and innovation, turning a small online bookstore into one of the world's largest companies. And I am not sure if you're familiar with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Known for his incredible work ethics. He consistently trains and works on his acting skills, transforming from a wrestler to one of Hollywood's highest paid actors. And that's so true. This man is talented,
Just today I was watching something with him.
Yes, very interested. Yeah. And here we have Elon Musk. Despite facing numerous setbacks, Musk's consistent efforts in fields like space travel and electric vehicles have revolutionized travel, and electronic vehicles have revolutionized industries through companies like SpaceX and Tesla. These individuals didn't achieve greatness overnight. Common barriers to consistency. Many of us face barriers such as procrastination, where we keep delaying tasks, or lack of motivation, where the initial excitement fades away. Perfectionism is another hurdle. Waiting for the perfect moment or perfect conditions can prevent us from taking consistent actions. Our brains are wired to resist change, preferring the comfort of familiar routines. So what are your thoughts on common barriers to consistency?
I mean, definitely, as I said, with the perfectionism and procrastination, like the perfectionism where you're going to want it to be perfect, and sometimes that pulls you back from doing it.
Yes.
Or sometimes you might spend too long.
Too much time.
Yeah. Procrastination, I'd be like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week. And that thing that you wanted to,
a lot of delays
to start, that it, as I said, delayed, so you might not do it till months afterwards.
Right.
I saw this thing as well. I say about someone might be doing something that you want to do and have less than half the skill that you have. So and I think I feel be anything big like that, but just saying you want to work out or something like that. When it gets tough, you're going to start procrastinating because it's hard and our body rejects hardship.
Right. Yes. So practical tips for building consistency. So number one here, we have set clear achievable goals. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Achievable goals meaning that you could probably set a long-term goal and a short-term goal.
Right.
Because those small bit short-term goals are more achievable and then it will eventually help you to reach that long-term goal. So instead of just leaving the big goal, you have the small goals that incrementally improve as you go.
Right. So here, break down large goals, as you said, into smaller goals, manageable tasks. For example, instead of aiming to write a book, focus on writing 500 words a day. Use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. This provides clarity and a sense of direction.
True.
So, number 2, create a routine. What are your thoughts?
Definitely. I even have friends telling me to do this as
well.
A
routine.
Sometimes the time just moves so fast. So you wake up, it's night already, and did you accomplish half of what you had in your brain? Because you never write it down. So when just like going back to the goals you said earlier, if you have it written down, you can be like, okay, by 12 I'm gonna do this, by 1 I'm gonna do this, by 2 I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. So establish daily or weekly habits that align with your goals. Morning or even routines can be particularly effective. Schedule and prioritize tasks. Treat them as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. So number 3, track your progress. What do you think?
Yeah, because if it's just like a game basically, and on the game bar you see the amount of progress you have towards the finish
each
of
milestone.
Yeah, so the milestones that you have, tracking it would be important, because you know how far along are you on the path of accomplishing the goals that you've set. You said you wanted to do, let's say maybe 1,000 jumping jacks by the end of the week.
Yeah.
How far along are you?
So use journals, apps, or checklists to monitor your consistency. Seeing your progress visually can be very motivating. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. So every step forward, no matter how small it is progress.
True.
Number 4, stay accountable. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, with that you can probably get an accountability partner.
Yeah.
Someone who, be like, make sure that you did what you said you were going to do. Yeah, a friend. It could be a parent. I wouldn't say strangers, friends.
Yes, right. So share your goals with a friend, mentor, or community. This adds a layer of responsibility. Join or form accountability groups where you can support and motivate each other, and that's good. Number 5, be kind to yourself. This is very interesting. Be kind to yourself. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't know, maybe it could be in the sense that sometimes we'll beat up on ourselves when we're procrastinating.
Pressure ourselves a lot.
Right? Yeah. And even with the perfectionism as well, and comparing, that comparison is a thief of joy. Right.
So be kind to yourself. Understand that setbacks are normal. Don't be too hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. View consistency as a journey. Every day is a new opportunity to start fresh and keep going. So here in our conclusion, to recap, we discussed the importance of consistency, common barriers, and practical tips to build it. Remember, consistency is about progress, not perfection. So consistency is not about it's not about perfection, but it's about progress.
Taking the steps.
And the first step towards building consistency today is encouragement. Always encourage yourself.
The song that comes to mind as I said that.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself, speak victory during the test, because it's a test. It's a test, So start small, stay committed, and you'll see the result over time. Let me leave you with this motivational quote by Robert Collar. Success is the sum of small efforts. Repeat this. Repeat day in and day out. Repeat day in and day out. Earlier I heard you said something about Washington, that quote that he shared.
So what he was giving a graduation speech and he was talking about dreams. And he was saying that dreams without goals are just dreams.
Right.
And so if anyone has something that they're dreaming about, something they want to achieve, it won't be achieved just by hoping that things will just work out like that.
Right.
But the same incremental steps, those small progresses, is what will bring you closer to your dream.
Right.
And so that came to mind when you said that.
So in order for it to manifest, you have to go towards it. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. So consistency is all about making that move, continue on that journey, on that path, wherever you choose, just continue to be encouraged, because progress is a good thing. It's all about progress, and at the end you will reap what you sow.
And it make you feel better about yourself.
Right, you're right.
When you feel stagnant,
Right.
It affects you.
So do you believe that going forward, the viewers will understand what it means to be constant in doing things, their passion, when it comes on to their goals, things that they are good at? Do you believe that, in a sense, they will become better persons,
Yeah, I think the reminder is always needed. And so in watching this video, even in me watching this video, I know it will push me to be more consistent as well, because we all fall short at times in being consistent. And so, with the refresher, I do believe our viewers will become more consistent in pushing towards what they want to achieve.
Right, wonderful. So remember, consistency is about progress, not perfection. And a lot of times we are more focused on the perfection part, not the progress. Not a lot of us love to wait and things, wait till something happens. Just like how, I always hear them say, pray until something happens. A lot of us don't love to pray until something happens. I think I preach a sermon here about that. The push method. Pray until something happens. So you see, it's always to push. It's always about pushing. It's always about putting yourself to the test. You may not see it happening in the way it might happen, because sometimes things may turn, and success may come the way you didn't expect it to come. But so it's good to be consistent in what you're doing. So remember, consistency is about progress, not perfection. So thank you for tuning in on this week's video. Remember to subscribe and remember to share your thoughts down in the comment section. We are looking out. We want to hear from you. I hope that this video would have helped you. See you in another video. Glow Godly Podcast. John D. Bryan here, signing out. Peace.